DC The Voice, Alabama Prisoner Profiles. What's going on with y'all, man? Make sure y'all like, sub, share, comment on the video. Cash App, PayPal in the bio and in the description, man. Hit that join button and become a member of the channel for $2, man. $2 a month. Hit that join button, man. Now, I want to give a shout out to the sub that pulled up on Pitbull, brought him some supplies and stuff like that. We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I just got off the phone with him. He told me, bro, that instant coffee you brought me got me feeling jittery as hell. I was like, yo, you may need to throw that shit out. You know what I'm saying? May not need to goddamn. He's like, you got me feeling goddamn. I was like, chill out, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, who provide those encouraging words, bro, and stuff like that. You got some content coming to y'all, like I said. Now, a subscriber sent this incident to me in the Instagram DM, and I decided, I was like, all right, I'm finna go ahead and start covering some of these more gruesome, you know what I'm saying, incidents, if I can get some decent background information, right? So, without further ado, here we go. May 2017. An inmate has died after authorities say 2 other inmates stabbed him at an Alabama correctional facility, and one of the 2 men to be charged in his death is serving time on convictions from Etowah and Jefferson counties. The Alabama Department of Corrections said in a news release that 41-year-old James Rodgers was attacked by 2 inmates with makeshift knives on Tuesday afternoon at Bullock County Correctional Facility. He died in the infirmary soon after the attack. Authorities say 19-year-old Paul Johnson and 35-year-old Christopher Hand will be charged with murder. Rodgers was sentenced in 1998 for first-degree robbery and was scheduled to be released in December 2018. Hand was serving a 25-year sentence from Jefferson County after he was convicted on 3 counts of distribution of a controlled substance. He was sentenced to 3 years for methamphetamine trafficking charge and possession of a controlled substance charge from Etowah County. He would have been eligible for parole consideration July 1st. Johnson is serving a 3-year sentence for a 2015 first-degree robbery conviction in Mobile County. A motive for the stabbing is unknown. Now, a little bit about the attackers, you know what I'm saying, and their criminal history. So both of the attackers, Mr. Hand and Mr. Johnson, are both confirmed Simon City Royal members, and y'all remember I did the special way back when on J Money. Shout out to J Money, you know what I'm saying. I could not find out any information on whether or not the black dude was gang affiliated or not, but as y'all can see, the news is saying this man was attacked with makeshift knives. So a little bit about Chris Hands, right? His criminal history. So it would appear, right? He convicted of trafficking methamphetamine, possession of a controlled substance in 2008, and given 3 years, believed to be serving his sentence on the street. He then catches 3 distribution charges the same year in 2008, remanded to DOC custody to serve 25 years. 8 years into his sentence, it's speculated he paroled around or before 2016 and violated that same year, catching an assault and another possession charge. This remanded him back into DOC custody again, where he has remained since. He currently is serving out his sentence in lockup at Easterling Correctional Center. Paul Johnson, right? Check this out. Paul Johnson, right? Jason Corley Bradford Jr., left, and Paul Johnson, right, were arrested by Mobile police on Tuesday, January 7th, 2013. Mobile, Alabama. 2 16-year-old boys were booked into the Mobile County Metro Jail early Tuesday morning on multiple counts of robbery, accused of robbing a group at gunpoint on Monday night, said a Mobile Police Department spokesman. Jason Corley Bradford Jr. and Paul Johnson of Jackson, Mississippi, were booked around 1:15 a.m. Tuesday morning on 6 counts of first-degree robbery. Bradford faces an additional charge of possession of drug paraphernalia, while Johnson faces 1 count of possession of a controlled substance. The charges stem from an incident reported around 6 p.m. on Monday, said Officer Terrence Perkins, MPD spokesman. Police were called to a reported robbery at an apartment complex on the 6400 block of Oak Shell Road, Perkins says. And so Paul Johnson will be sentenced to 3 years for all 4 counts of robbery. In 2015, ran concurrent. Johnson served about 2 years on his sentence and was released in April 2018. 4 months later, he would catch a new possession case. It appears, right, Johnson was re-sentenced on the original robbery cases to 20 years, which would indicate his original sentence might have been a 20-3. He also received a small amount of time for the new possession case. Paul Johnson is currently serving out the remainder of his sentence at St. Clair Correctional Facility. Now, also, I want to add, like I said, confirm SCR, I'm just, Chris, Mr. Hannah's in that pic with J Money, you know what I'm saying, that he had sent me I had used for his profile. He's the dude on the left. I'm going to try to include that, so boom, throwing up, Simon City, also Mr. Johnson, as y'all can see, if I'm going to include this picture from the DOC site of him, it appears he has SCR tattooed, on him, as well as there. Maybe his mother's symbols, it looks like they're aired out, the DLC site ain't that reliable, right? Now moving on to the dorm/block scoop of information I was able to deduce on what this might have been over and the results that followed, stuff like that, right? Because it doesn't look like either of them has caught a conviction for this yet, you know what I'm saying? So boom, this is the block scoop. The unaliving was over a cell phone, allegedly, and both of them also got hit up in the process. Quote, so I don't know for sure. I remember Chris FaceTimed me when him and old dude was laying in medical, and he was showing me old buddy, and that dude looked like he was about to die. But Chris was already on 20 years, so that didn't even faze him. The black dude took a cell phone. Chris, aka Sir Miami, and the youngster went in basically showing you ain't taking anything from Royals. We're gonna die about ours. But that case is slowing Miami from getting out. They pushed his parole date off last time because of it. That young dude is also a Royal. He was also about to get out at that time. But yes, they got hit up also, but they took him down through there. I don't think they really got a free world case just inside. Miami went to the hole and got maxed out. And there y'all have it, man. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, right? So allegedly, right, over a cellular device, right? Very, people pass away over those things all the time here. And, they decided this was the best way to handle this. Condolences to Mr. Rodgers and his family. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. DC The Voice, Alabama Prisoner Profiles, at the gate.